Yes, people, welcome back to the player ratings. Manchester City victorious at Selhurst Park 4-2. Decent, man. Happy with that. Listen, it didn't start well. You know what I mean? Going 1-0 down, but they stuck in there, got themselves straight back in it. And in the end, probably slightly disappointed that you only won by 2 goals because City probably should have won by 3 or 4, if we're being honest with you. A bit poor defending at the end, and maybe if we're a bit more clinical at times, then we could have won by more. But the absolutely main thing about today was that we got that. We got the win. Yeah, because again, we can only win the league if we win all 9 games. 2 down, 7 to go. And on the whole, pretty decent. Again, we played that system of being more attacking. And yes, we're a little bit more vulnerable at the back. Yes, we counter-attacks look nasty. But we've scored 8 goals in the last 2 games. We beat Villa at home and Palace away, 2 tricky games. So in my opinion, this strategy is working. Is it perfect? No. But we're not in a perfect situation. We're not in a perfect scenario in the league. You know, we've got to do what is best for the position that you are in the table. And, you know, going a little bit more attacking, being a bit more vulnerable at the back is the way to go, in my opinion. And it paid off yet again. Listen, we're going to get straight into it. Player ratings. Please make sure you smash the like. Please make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Big love to everyone that's subscribed on the main channel. That we've just got 16,000 subscribers on that channel. That channel is absolutely flying. All thanks to you guys. Thank you very much for always smashing the like button, commenting on the live stream in the comment section. Do appreciate it as always. You guys know that, man. But I always just like to say just remind you guys how much I appreciate you. Well, let's just get straight into it then, guys. Yeah, let's get into Stefan Ortega. 90 minutes played in the game, 2 saves, 1 punch out, 1 save him in the box, 86% passing accuracy, 6 long balls, 2 successful. He also made 2 clearances. Yeah, I mean, listen, Ortega for me, I mean, the best thing he done today was when Rodri, I don't know what he was thinking, decided to pass the ball to him when Mateta was stood right there. And cool as you like, just manages to move the ball around Mateta with the sort of back heel. Unbelievable. I mean, the pressure was under. I didn't just smack the ball. I've never known, but he was mint. Couldn't do anything about the first goal. It's a fantastic finish from Mateta. And then the second goal, obviously, nothing to do with him as well. So 2 goals we conceded, nothing to do with him. And again, you know, a couple of people sent him messages in the live stream and said, LB, Ortega, should he stay in goal for Real Madrid, given that Ederson's back, and maybe for the rest of the season? And listen, for me, no. For me, I stick with Ederson. But I hear the shouts, man. I hear the shouts. Listen, if someone said to me, LB Ortega should start, I struggle to disagree. I struggle to debate it because, to be fair, it's a legit concern. It's a legit view. It's not like Ortega's like being overhyped by people. He's not. He's a mint goalkeeper, and he will get a move to a top European side this summer. There's no doubt about that in my mind. That's probably a discussion for another day. I would give Ortega a 7.7. 7.7 is going to be my match rating. Mint. And if he does start against Real Madrid, fair dues, man, because he probably deserves it, if we're being honest with you. Okay, let's come on to the pit bull, Rico Lewis, man. Oh, I love this guy, man. I just love this player, guys. The way he plays football is exactly what we're looking for right now. Gets on the ball, moves forward with it, makes plays. He can pass the ball in behind. He can get goals because he gets himself into the box. You know, he's decent on the ball. Listen, is he as refined as a Kovacic? No. Yeah, is he as physical as Rodri? No. But he gives you something, yeah, which is like, I describe him as a pit bull. And the reason is because he's just fucking everywhere, mate. He's everywhere and he does everything, you know. And the fact is, yeah, he's not even like fully developed as a human being. You know what I mean? Because what did they say? You develop physically until you're 21. Yeah, he's only 19, getting on 20. So give him another year or 2. He'll probably beef up a little bit, not major. And to be honest with you, I don't want him to go crazy on that. I don't want him to, because I think the fact that he's a little bit lightweight works for him because he's got the quick speed to get off like that. Boom. You know what I mean? So, but that will help him, and that will come, and obviously gets us the goal today. I just think he's mint, you know. I think he's mint. That's his heat map. There you go. So yeah, not quite the same sort of. Well, Not too dissimilar, but not quite the same as Villa. Villa, he come in a little bit more, sort of a little bit deeper and got on the ball a little bit deeper. But obviously today he was getting forward further and obviously got the goal as a reward. 90 minutes played, got himself a goal, 86% passing accuracy. I don't think you're ever really going to see Rico with mega passing stats like the 90% because he's not really that player. He's not a Kovacic. He's going to try more risky passes. He does get himself into serious tight spaces. And as a result, some of those passes will be misplaced. So I think this sort of number for me, for Rico, 86%, I think that's like as good as you're going to get. And that's still very impressive, by the way. 2 key passes, 1 long ball, 2 shots on target. Obviously got the goal as well. He won 5 out of 6 ground duels. Very impressive. Again, for someone that's a sort of lightweight he is. Mint, man. It's got to be in the 8s for me. I'm not going to go crazy. I think 8.2, something like that. I think 8.2 is where I'm at for Rico Lewis today. Gets the goal, 8.2, solid score. And yeah, as Alan said there with the super chat, great performance from the Berry lad. Yeah, he was mega. And again, I say it again, yeah. It does kind of make you think, why has he not been in the team more than he has been? Because he come in against Arsenal, fantastic. Coming against Villa, fantastic. Coming against Palace away, fantastic. 3 tricky games and has played well in every single one of them. So why before that had he only played 3 games in 2024? Is it Walker? Yeah, maybe. But you don't have to start him right back if Walker's... If you want to play Walker, you could play him in midfield, man. Basically what he does anyway. Anyway, yeah, 8.2 for me. Darcy, I see you super chat, bro. I'm going to hold it until we get onto KDB so it's relevant at the time, bro. Don't worry, I've not missed it. But yeah, 8.2 for me. Mint. Great performance. Right, let's come on to Johnny Stones. Maybe a little bit more quiet for John Stones today. That's his heat map. 90 minutes played in today's game. Surprised at that. Really surprised he played 90 minutes. It's one of those, when he's on the pitch, you're like, why is he still on the pitch? Why is he still on the pitch? Get him off the pitch. Get him off the pitch. But then once the game is done, and then you see he played 90 minutes, then you're like buzzing. You know what I mean? He's got those minutes in his legs. That's good for him. But obviously, it's different when the game's on. 1 clearance, 1 interception, 1 ground duel, didn't win. 1 aerial duel, didn't win. 96% passing accuracy, decent. 1 key pass, 5 long balls, 2 successful, and a dribble attempt, not successful there as well. Yeah, I didn't really get involved. The first goal, listen, I'm not going to blame him too much for the pass, yeah, because you want him to make those passes. I struggle to just like Diaz. I protected Diaz a little bit for the Aston Villa goal. I'll protect him for this one. The way we play, we're going to be vulnerable to counter-attacks. And at the end of the day, it is what it is. We get paced out by Mateta. He's not faster than Mateta. It's a great finish from Mateta. Am I going to blame him too much for the goal? Nah. Just like I didn't blame Diaz too much for the goal. Just like I didn't blame Alvarez for the goal against Villa. I just think we have to accept it. That's going to happen, and it will happen every game. Someone set a super chat in the watch along and says we've conceded 7 goals on transition, the most in the Prem. It's not going to say it's 7. It's not going to say it's 7. It'll probably get double digits, mate. By the end of the season, it'll be double digits. Easy. It's just the way we have to accept it. Yes, you want to try and minimize it as much as possible, but at the end of the day, the way we're playing is what it is. The one thing that you could potentially do, and some people ain't going to like this, is when Ake comes back in, drop Diaz for Ake, because Ake's much quicker than Diaz, and that will help to a certain degree. But then, do you want to drop Diaz because Diaz is your leader at the back? I don't know. Sources for courses. For me, player rating, I'll give him, to be honest, I might just give him a 6.7, which is on the screen from SofaScore. Can't get him in the 7s for me. He didn't really get involved too much in the build-up play because Rico Lewis was doing it. So he was just calm. I give him a 6.7. I ain't going to blame him too much for the goal. I'm kind of accepted that that's going to happen. Unless someone seriously bozos a mistake out of it, I'm just going to deal with it as it is. Right, let's move on to Ruben Diaz. That's his heat map today. In the centre position. Again, he don't really want to be here, really, because he's just going to get done on the counter-attacks. But, you know, it is what it is. 90 minutes played, 1 clearance, 1 block shot. Got dribble past once. 4 ground duels, 2 of them won. 3 aerial duels, 1 of them won. 95% passing accuracy. 2 key passes in the game as well. Yeah, one of them was to Rico on the edge of the box. 11 long balls, 8 successful. Oh, all right. Didn't do great on the second goal, but Again, you could say, was that good movement from the Palace attacker? It was good movement. Diaz was kind of like, he got done by it, really, didn't he? So he didn't look great on that. Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, probably just give him something similar to Johnny Stone, 6.7. Wasn't great, you know what I mean? Didn't do great on the goal for the second goal for Palace, but other than that, had a pretty solid game. Didn't really make too many mistakes other than that. Yeah, I'll give him a 6.7. Wasn't his greatest game in the world, but it is what it is, isn't it? 6.7 I'm going to give him. Josko Gvardiol got hooked at half-time. I'm not sure if he's injured or something, or it was a tactical decision. But bringing on Akanji certainly helps in the build-up, in my opinion, which is weird, really, because Gvardiol, that's where he should thrive. Anyway, that's his heat map today, Gvardiol. 45 minutes played, 3 clearances, 2 ground duels, 1-1, 3 aerial duels, won them all. 91% passing accuracy, 1 long ball, 1 shot off target, 1 shot blocked. All right. He didn't look as composed, I didn't think, as normal. Normally, he looks really composed. He's one of our most composed players in the team, but today didn't look too composed. I'm not sure why, to be honest with you. It can be a difficult difficult place to play. I don't know if that had something to do with it. But yeah, I don't know. I always find it difficult to play, to give player ratings to someone who's only played 45 minutes. I give him a 6.5, something like that. I don't think didn't look too calm today. 6.5 is going to be my match rating. But again, it's always difficult to give player ratings to someone that's played like 40 minutes or something. So it's what it is. LB, your boy Terry rattled. He said we cheated. Yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? It was never a penalty, man. It was never a penalty. That's Rodri's heat map today. If we're going to be honest, I don't think it was Rodri's best performance today. I think it was one of his worst of the season. Still decent, but one of his worst performances of the season, if we're being honest. That's his heat map from today. 74 minutes played, got an assist. Which one did he assist? Chat? One of Kevin De Bruyne's, I imagine. 93% passing accuracy, 1 key pass. I mean, look at the passing accuracy, still fantastic, even on a bad day. 1 key pass, 2 crosses unsuccessful, 3 long balls, 2 successful, 1 shot on target, 1 dribble attempt successful, 4 ground duels, 2 of them won, and that's 1 error that led to a shot. Weird. He got an assist, but really could have conceded 2 goals because Ayew hit the bar for me just losing the ball, and then he passed the ball to Ortega when Ortega done well. So weird. I don't know. It's like, how much do you deduct for the 2 bozos which didn't actually end up as a goal? I'm thinking like 7.1, 7.2 because the bozos didn't end up in a goal. If they did, you'd get a massive points deduction, but they didn't. I'd probably give him like a 7.2. But weird. I don't know, man. Rodri weird. That was what I'd say this. Yeah. That was probably his worst performance of the season, and it was still a decent performance. Maybe when he choke slammed the guy at Forest. What was it? Yeah, but against Forest, maybe that was his worst game of the season because of the implications. But still decent. 7.2 my match rating. Big up Alan says good performance in the second half. Just wish we were not so sloppy at the back. Yeah, I know. The first goal for me, I don't really care. No, not care, but like I don't really say too much about the first goal because I accept that's going to happen with the way we play. And the second goal was sloppy. Like you say, second half, I think we just switched off, to be honest with you. That's what I think. I think we just switched off. Big up Alan. You'll find Alan, by the way, on Mancunian Way a lot as well. So I think they'll probably be doing a stream later on. I don't know. I've not spoke to Martin since. There we go. Is what it is. Right, let's come on to Kevin De Bruyne. Darcy sent this super chat in earlier. He said KDB ain't nowhere near finished, man. I don't think he's anywhere near finished. I'll tell you what he is. You have to manage him. He's entering his Ledley King era, yeah, where basically training sessions you might have to be a little bit calmer on. You might have to drop him for some games, but you're gonna have to start picking and choosing when you play him. You really have to start hooking him off when we're winning, like 2-0 up or something, or 3-0 up. I don't think he's finished. I think he's got at least another year in him. But I think we have to be real about where he is in his career. He's not going to be able to play every game. He's not going to be able to play 2 games a week. He's entering his Ledley King era, man. You know what I mean? So that's where he is. Big up for the super chat, bro. Appreciate it. Right, let's have a look at his stats then, guys. That's his heat map. So interestingly, played off the left-hand side quite a lot today, which probably obviously helps with getting crosses into the box. 89 minutes played, 2 goals and an assist. 81% passing accuracy, 4 key passes, 2 big chances created, 2 successful crosses out of 11, 2 long balls, both successful, 2 shots on target, 1 shot off target. He won 2 out of 5 ground duels, won his only aerial duel there as well. Also made a defensive clearance. So for score, give him a 10. I think I might have to give him a 10. I might have to give him a 10. Listen, we're 1-0 down, yeah? We're all moaning. We're all rattled. Yeah, because let's be honest, we're all rattled at 1-0 down. Yeah? No, I want to hear that. I wasn't rattled, LB, at 1-0. Yeah, you were. Everyone was rattled. We're all rattled. Yeah? This is the day we're going to drop points again in the season, when the Premier League season's over. And then what does Kev do? Boom! Top bins, mate. Gets us back in the game. Yeah? Boom! Back in the game with an absolutely beautiful strike. Then what happens, mate? We go 2-1 up. We're buzzing. We need a third goal. What does he do? Get the assist for the third goal, because that third goal was the one that kills it. 3-1 up. He's pretty much done then. And then what does he do? He gets the fourth goal. For the goal difference. Unfortunately, the defenders let him down. And we only end up getting +2 instead of +3. I think it's 10 out of 10, mate. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you think that's too high, bro. But I'm giving him a 10 out of 10. Because for me, you're getting 2 goals and an assist. Yeah? That is a 10 out of 10 performance. So 10. I agree with SofaScore. 10. There we go. Buzzing. Big up to Kevin De Bruyne. Now, let's have a quick look at Kevin De Bruyne's stats before we move on. De Bruyne stats. He is currently on. I don't know if this is updated. Let's have a look if this is updated. Yeah, it is updated. He's on 4 goals, 14 assists. Oh my God, that's a crazy situation. You want me to do the goals per minutes per 90? You know, goals and assists per 90 minutes, chat. You want me to do it? 937 divided by 18. Oh, Lord! You want to know what it is? You want to know Kevin De Bruyne's GA per 90 minutes? Go on. Spam yes in the chat if you want me to tell you, man. You want me to tell you? GA per 90 minutes, Kevin De Bruyne this season, all competitions, 52 minutes per goal or an assist. What a player. What a player he is. Right, let's move on. Who should we do next? Let's do Alvarez. That's his heat map. You often find that with Alvarez. You know what Alvarez is like, yeah? When you're walking on like a paved road and it's not smooth and there's little holes and it's rained and then you get little pockets of puddles. That's what Alvarez's heat map is like. It's just like puddles everywhere. Right, 74 minutes played. 93% passing accuracy. Only misplaced 2 passes, which is decent. 1 shot on target, 1 shot off target, 2 shots blocked, 1 big chance missed. Yeah, to be honest with you, probably should have had a couple of goals today. He had the chance at 1-1 where the keeper saved it with his legs. Probably should have buried that. And then he had the shot where if he shoots anywhere other than the guy who's lying down on the floor's ass, that goes in as well. So probably should have had at least 2 goals, if not 1. Didn't win his only 2 ground duels, 1 clearance, got jump past once. I'd give him a 6.2. I give him a 6.2. I don't think he negatively impacted the team, so I'm not going to give him less than a 6. But did he really do anything that benefited us that much? Not that I can recall off the top of my head. Had 2 chances, probably should have scored at least 1, missed them both. But I don't think he was bad, so I'll just give him a 6.2 and say, there you go. I'm still probably a little bit rusty, maybe. Who knows? I don't know. Okay, let's move on from Alvarez. You know what? Let's come on to Oscar Bob getting thrown in at the deep end today. Look at this. I said before the game, he's going to hold the width. You have to stretch. You have to try and stretch the Crystal Palace defense, and that's what he done there. Look at the width there. Held it well. 90 minutes, 5 dribbles, 1 successful, 88% passing accuracy, 1 key pass, 1 cross unsuccessful, 8 ground duels, 3-1. 1 aerial duel, didn't win that. And that's about it. Bobabinho. I would say, yeah, done all right. Held the ball well. Didn't create a great deal. But I thought he linked up really well with Rico Lewis. I think that's a partnership that keep your eye on. keep your eye on the Rico Lewis Oscar Bob partnership, because them two seem to, obviously they played with each other in the academy. They probably developed a little bit of a what you call. I don't know if they did play with each other in the academy, because I think Rico skipped a year, so maybe that's not true. But anyway, they know each other from the academy. Just keep your eye on that. They developed themselves a really nice little partnership out there today. I think Oscar Bob played all right. I think maybe, is he more suited to the left? I don't know. It's still early days. When I watched him in the academy, his best position was actually playing in the middle, centre, like an attacking midfielder, like a David Silva type role. He's not going to get played there anytime soon. So he's going to have to make use on the wings, but he's done all right today. Held the ball well. And I think that's what Pep wanted. When you got Kevin De Bruyne and Alvarez in the middle and Rodri as well, who can create, does he really want the wingers to be the mad creative guys? If you play Doku, probably, yeah. But if you're playing Bob and Grealish, I think that tells you that he's probably saying to the wingers, hold the ball, hold the width, create space, and let Kevin De Bruyne and Alvarez and Rodri do the damage. And that's really what happened with Kevin De Bruyne. So, yeah, I think he's done all right. I'd probably give him a 7. I'll probably give him a 7 out of 10. I don't think too much higher than that. But, yeah, 7 out of 10 for me. Held the ball well. Good job. Similar to Jack Grealish, probably did something similar out on that left-hand side. Held the width again. Yeah, that's exactly what he expected from the heat map. 90 minutes played. 2 shots off target. Shot blocked. 2 dribble attempts. Neither successful. 95% passing accuracy. 2 key passes. 2 crosses unsuccessful. 2 long balls, 1 successful. 5 ground duels. 3 of them won. And that's pretty much it. I'd say I thought it was a little bit better than Bob. I felt like I was getting more from him on that left-hand side. But to be fair, you know, as we've seen from the heat map with Kevin De Bruyne, Kevin was also on that side as well, which probably gave Jack a little bit more space. And he had Kevin De Bruyne to pass the ball to, and Kevin making runs and Kevin passing the ball to him. So he probably benefited a little bit from that. But yeah, I thought it was good, Jack Grealish. Again, I'm very surprised he played 90 minutes. I'm very surprised. I did not expect him to play 90 minutes. I thought 60 minutes and maybe off, saving for Madrid, because I don't know about you guys, but I don't see a world in which we go to Real Madrid and don't play Jack Grealish. I really don't. Maybe if you're at the Etihad, maybe I could sort of see it if you wanted to be a bit more aggressive. But when you go into Bernabeu, Jack Grealish has to play for me. So I'm surprised he played 90 minutes, but it is what it is. Clearly the physios, and clearly he feels all right. He's been signed off on that. I'm not going to go crazy. I've seen some people put him in the 8s. I can't quite get him in the 8s personally, but it was a nice ball to Kevin De Bruyne for the pre-assist. So he's going to get high 7s. I'm going to give him a 7.8. He got the pre-assist for the Harland goal. Nice back heel to what's he called? To KDB. And held the width well, made some good runs. I just think we look like a better team with him in the side. I do. I know some people don't see it. And I don't think these people are ever going to see it. And maybe they're right. Maybe I'm wrong. You know, maybe I'm gassing him up too much. Maybe he doesn't do enough. And maybe, you know, we're just praising him for doing things that other players can do. But in my view, when he plays, we're a better team. And that's just what I see when I watch us. I thought we were a better team against Villa. He's in the side. Thought we played better today with him in the side. Copenhagen, first 20 minutes. We're better with him in the side, and when he got subbed off because he was injured after 20 minutes, I thought we got worse. So, you know, whether the statistics back up that theory that we're better side with him in, don't know. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. But I think from watching it, we're a better team. 7.8, my match rating. Erling Harland. That's his heat map. These are his stats. I ain't going to go through them because there's nothing there. Got the goal. Should have got a goal earlier when KDP put him through, but eventually does get the goal. And that goal was an important goal. You know, it was a third goal. It was a goal that really killed the game, if we're being honest. 3-1 at that point. I think we all thought points were in the bag. So, good. Missed a big chance. I'll give him a 7.4. 7.4. Gets a goal, but should have scored the other one. 7.4 is probably... The calculator says 7.5, but I don't think the calculator accommodates for big chances missed. Does he class as a big chance missed? Yeah, big chance missed. So I'm going to give him a 7.4. The calculator says 7.5. I'll knock 0.1 off because of the chance missed, but it got the goal. You know, no surprise. He was always going to score today, in my view. He was always going to score. When you're playing style like this, like Villa, like today, he's always going to score. And at the end of the day, yes, he might miss a chance. But, you know, if you keep creating chances, then he's going to put them in the back of the net. Should we have a look at subs? What happened with the subs? Did we make any? Akanji. Let's do it. Sorry, let's do Akanji's. Let's do Akanji, guys, because he played 45 minutes as well. That's his heat map. Not much going on the stats. Error that led to a shot. Yeah, we won't speak about that. But yeah, look at that. Stats, passing accuracy, sound. Yeah, I mean, I thought it was good, man, when he come on. Decent. 7.1, something like that. 7. It's always, I don't like giving player ratings to subs. I like speaking about them if they play a lot, but I find giving player ratings when they've only played 45 minutes, it's people will be like, you give him a higher rating than Diaz and Stones who played 90 minutes. Make it make sense. That's why I don't do it. Kovacic come on, kept the ball done well. Nunez come on, didn't really do too much, and Bernardo hardly touched the ball. So yeah, listen, Pep Guardiola. Who did we rest? Well, we rested Bernardo pretty much. We rested Doku. We rested Foden. You know, you got to say, he took another gamble. He rested Foden. He rested Bernardo, and it paid off. 2 games in a row he's gambled with the team. 2 games it's paid off. 2 wins out of 9. 7 to go. We win the next 7, we'll win the league. And if we win the next 7 and we don't win the league, fair fucks to whoever does win the league, Liverpool or Arsenal, because that's a madness. I'm going to go. I'll be back at about 5:15 for the watch-along, pray-along of Arsenal-Brighton, back on the main channel. So get yourselves over there. Bit of a break. I'm going to go gym rapid, have some food, and I'll be live in a bit. After that, got a panel show later on with the lads who usually come on the panel show. It'll be really good. We obviously know about the Arsenal result as well. Not sure what channel that's going to be on yet. Might be this one, might be the main. But yeah, man. Listen, we set ourselves a target. We need to win 9 out of 9. And 2 of the hardest games we have, Villa at home, Palace away, we boxed off 2 wins and we're playing well. We're scoring goals, 8 goals in 2 games. Let's sit back and relax. Let's see what Arsenal can do. Let's see if they can beat Brighton. Let's see if United can do anything. United aren't doing anything tomorrow. Well, let's just see. We've done our business. We can relax and see what happens. Guys, if you are going to join me for the watch-along later, buzzing. I'll see you in a bit. If you're going to join me for the panel show later, buzzing, see you in a bit. If not, I'll be back tomorrow. Elbin show. It'll be after the Liverpool game. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, people.